Friends can disagree, especially when the stakes are sky high. Elon Musk and Donald Trump are two titans of American business and politics. They find themselves in a public showdown over the one big, beautiful bill. Elon Musk says the bill is a bloated mess that guts EV incentives and hands billions to oil and gas companies. He calls it a disgusting abomination stuffed with wasteful pork. Trump, on the other hand, is standing tall. He says the bill is a backbone of America's future, permanent tax cuts, border security, and energy independence. Trump even fired back at Musk, saying Elon's upset because we took the EV mandate. He's worn the hat. Trump was right about everything, and I'm right about the big, beautiful deal. Their clash reveals a deeper divide in the conservative movement. It's all about innovation and efficiency or standing up for American workers and families. I'm going to break down the bill, key players, and what the battle means for America's future. Stay tuned. So my name is Tom. I'm with the Daily Beltway. I'm also publisher of the Illinois Review and a White House correspondent for the Next News Network. Today, we're bringing you guys the scoop on the high-profile feud between Elon Musk and Donald Trump over the one big, beautiful bill. This bill, passed by the House on May 22, 2025, aims to make permanent the 2017 tax cuts, eliminate tax on tips and overtime, and ramp up spending on border security. There's more to it than just that. So let's go ahead and check out Trump rebutting back to what Elon Musk was saying. He went off in the Oval Office saying in front of the German Chancellor. Check this out.
And, Elon's upset because we took the EV mandate, and, which was a lot of money for electric vehicles. And, they're having a hard time, the electric vehicles, and they want us to pay billions of dollars in subsidy. And, Elon knew this from the beginning. He knew it for a long time ago. That's been in there. That's been, I would say, JD, that hasn't changed. That's been right from the beginning, Mr. Secretary. That hasn't changed at all, right from the beginning. But I know that disturbed him. He wanted, and rightfully, he recommended somebody from that he, I guess, knew very well. I'm sure he respected him, but to run NASA, and I didn't think it was appropriate. And he happened to be a Democrat, like totally Democrat. And I say, look, we won. We get certain privileges, and one of the privileges, we don't have to appoint a Democrat. NASA is very important. We have great people. General Kane is going to be picking somebody with our, we'll be checking him out and seeing, but he wanted that person, a certain person, and we said no. And, I can understand why he's upset. Remember, he was here for a long time. You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk, and even with the black eye, I said, do you want a little makeup? We'll get you a little makeup. But he said, no, I don't think so, which is interesting. And very nice. He wants to be who he is, so you could make that statement too, I guess. Look, Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we're well anymore. I was surprised because you were here. Everybody in this room practically was here as we had a wonderful send-off. He said wonderful things about me. You couldn't have nicer. Said the best things. He's worn the hat. Trump was right about everything. And I am right about the great, big, beautiful bill. We call it a great, big, beautiful bill because that's what it is. And again, biggest tax cuts in history, biggest economic development moves anywhere. We've never done anything like it. Business is spurred. And I don't know if you've seen the numbers, but the numbers came out. Even the CBO, which is run by Democrats, said that we're going to be doing, I'd like you to discuss it, the 2.8 trillion that CBO. This is a group of people that are Democrats. They're very hostile to us. They just came out with phenomenal numbers, what it does. You want to mention?
I almost wonder if they're doing this on purpose, but maybe Elon's pushing some slack towards the Senate side to redo the bill in a more friendly way. Who knows? But you just saw Trump defending the bill against Elon's harsh criticism. Let's get into the details. Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has been a major player in America's shift to clean energy. He's invested heavily in electric vehicles and solar power, and his company stand to lose big if tax credits disappear. Musk says the bill unfairly cuts clean energy incentives while leaving oil and gas subsidies untouched. In his own words, it's a mountain of disgusting pork. On the flip side, Trump's argument is that the bill is essential for economic growth and national security. He made it clear this is about keeping more money in the pockets of American workers. The bill makes the 2017 tax cuts permanent, provides tax relief for Social Security recipients, and gives workers a break by eliminating taxes on tips and overtime pay. And that's a win for waitresses, bartenders, and millions of everyday Americans. And I know you're going to get in the comments and you're going to be like, that's only on tax at the end of the year. You're going to get it back in the IRS. Yeah, that's true. They should just have it come right out of the paycheck and not come back from the IRS. But anyways, then there's the border. The bill allocates $46.5 billion for border wall construction and deportation initiatives. Trump says that's critical for securing our country and protecting American jobs. He's also defending traditional energy, believing that oil and gas are key to America's independence and stability. This isn't just a fight between two billionaires, it's a fight for the soul of the conservative movement. Musk represents a more libertarian approach, lean government, efficient spending, and fair energy policies. Trump represents a fairly conservative vision, tax relief, national security, and a strong America First economy. I'm going to argue against a little bit that he's a little bit more on the libertarian side when it comes to gutting some of these agencies, but we'll go through the middle on that one. At the end of the day, both of these men want what's best for the country, and friends can disagree. But America's future is at stake, and that's what matters most. If you guys got value from this news update, tap subscribe, leave a couple comments, hit the like buttons. I could use all the help we got. We need it because we're trying to grow. So my take on this is that Elon Musk and Donald Trump are both patriots who want to see America win. Their disagreement over the one big beautiful bill is a healthy debate, one that shines a light on the choices facing our republic. On one side, Musk sees a future as innovation, clean energy, and efficient government spending. He's worried that the bill favors old industries and cuts the lifeline to electric vehicles and solar power. On the other side, Trump sees the bill as a lifeline to the American worker, lower taxes, more money in our pockets, and secure border. He believes that supporting oil and gas keeps American energy independent and strong. I fully agree with that. I'm paying $4 a gallon in Illinois, and it sucks. Frankly, both sides have a point. We need innovation to stay competitive, and we need strong industries to keep America working. The challenge is finding the right balance, one that keeps taxes low, jobs growing, and security affordable. And that's what real leadership is about, guys. It's about fighting it out sometimes. We may not agree on the details, but we should always agree that American success comes first. And with Donald Trump, we know that's his number one priority 100 out of 100 times. And Elon Musk, he loves this country more than a lot of folk in it. So keep watching, stay informed, and never stop fighting for this republic. God bless.